Hi guys, I'm ausflightsimmer. Welcome to the stream and let's jump into the cockpit.
Alrighty guys, can you hear me? Let me actually turn that down a little bit. That was a bit loud. Looks like the intros don't work. And we're just going to see if the bot's actually going to work. You can hear us okay? Loud and clear? Cool. And the bot's not going to work. That's alright. Figure what's going on. Loud and clear, cool. Confused by the title? You should be. Alright, so just give you guys a bit of a download. So what we're actually doing here, we're doing something really different. I'm actually going to turn the microphone down just a little bit. I'm not on my streaming PC because I can't actually sit there and stream for any length of time. So I can't stream at the moment. So we're streaming from a laptop that doesn't have a GPU in it. And we're sort of retrofitting it, and I'm actually sitting in bed, so I'm actually not flying tonight. We've got Captain Bubba in the Boeing A320 that's actually going to be flying with us today. Tony, it's me taking the piss on the Airbuses because I like Boeing aircraft. So he's actually in Discord with me. He's going to join into the chat in a second. We're just going to watch him fly, and I'm just going to talk smack with you guys for the next hour and a half or a couple of hours. So hopefully that's okay. I think the intro screens and all that, the files are too big for this laptop to be able to stream and be able to play them. So, but these work. Willie, thank you very much for the membership. Appreciate it. Thank you very much for the 17 months. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. And also the bot's not going to be working, guys. So mods, I appreciate all your help when it comes to that because yeah, there's only so many things I can sort of get to work on this laptop. But Willie, thank you very much, mate. This is for you. There we go. Beautiful. All right, just let me get finished in setup. And the only way for us to test this is to actually test this live. So I'm seeing the same things that you guys are saying. But before I jump in with Bubba and we start the flight, I want to say a big thank you to everybody for all your kind words and messages and things sent through over the last couple of weeks. So I'm still recovering from the surgery, and hopefully maybe in another week. Hey, Cameron. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Cameron. I appreciate that. This is for you, my friend. Thanks, legend. Appreciate it. Yeah, so thank you very much, everybody, for the kind word and messages. So to give you a bit of a quick update before we jump into the stream with Bubba is probably what day? I don't know. Just a week and a bit out of Fozzie. Oh no, he's got to be disappointed because I don't. Thank you, Fozzie. Sorry, Fozzie, I don't actually have all the things in here, so I don't have the going nuts one for you. So this is going to have to do for you, my friend. But thank you very much for the 24 months. I appreciate the support. Thank you, buddy. There we go. We give you the big Boeing. I'm sorry, actually, Fozzie wants one of these ones. There we go. Raise your hands, everybody. Give it a rub on the belly. That's all. Just use your imagination. Just remind me on another day. When we get up and streaming, I can get all the bits and pieces. I sort of only tried to put this laptop and streaming together like the day, 2 days before I went into surgery. But just to get you guys, let you know what I'm still recovering. And things are going well. Every day is getting better and better. It's just uncomfortable to sit in different positions and things like that. So that's why I'm not streaming properly this stage. But we'll get there, and Some of the video content we're making is going to be a little bit different just for the next couple of weeks, but we are getting back into it anyway. So that being said, thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it, and I'm super keen to have some fun, and I'm looking forward to being able to do the things that we were doing before. But in the meantime, let's go in here and do polite, what should I say? Actually, I won't say anything yet. Bear with me, just going to bring Bubba into this. Yeah, can you hear? Cool. I just got to make sure it comes up in the thing properly. There we go. Cool. This is good. I'm just like going to be the best backseat passenger you've ever had. Absolutely. But so basically how we're doing this is Bubba and I are in a private room in Discord, and he's actually streaming his flight in. So hopefully, can you guys hear the sounds on it? Make sure we get our sounds happening. There we go. Actually, you wouldn't be able to hear him. You can hear him now, though, because I've just turned the desktop.
So my joke about the jump seat right would be totally lost on them.
Yeah, absolutely. They should be able to hear me, though. Yeah.
Okay. So, yes, with Captain, with ausflightsimmer in the jump seat, what could go wrong?
Yeah, cool. There we go. But it's awesome to be back streaming with you guys and hanging out with some friends and doing some flight sim stuff, even though I'm sitting on my bed. This is, like, really weird, but anyways.
Talk about remote control.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. But feel free to go and press the 3 magic buttons, Bubba, or 2.
3 magic buttons. Here we go. All right.
Yeah. I can't stir up the Airbus too much, because if I pick on it, you might just end the stream and then I'm stuffed.
No, I won't do that to you. 2.6 to above 25 volts, so take autos on both.
Hey, Michael, what's going on?
Take external power.
If I've missed anybody for saying hello, it's because I sort of skipped all that part at the start. And a big thank you for Stu. Stu did a super chat at the start of the stream. I don't think he's here anymore. He did it like an hour ago. So Stu, I appreciate that. That helps out a lot when I've been flat on my back. So thank you, mate. I appreciate it.
All right. And we've got FB.
Can you guys hear the music okay?
Okay, Pax. So, GSX.
Thanks, Johnny. Cameron says yes.
Yeah.
Phil, thank you, mate. Thank you very much for the 14 months at the First Class Lounge.
I'm glad to see you back. I'll hear you anyway.
Switch back.
Thank you, Phil. And it's a work in progress, guys, so I'm monitoring the sounds as well, because we've never done this and you've got to do it live to sort this stuff out. I can see that all playing up a little bit, so.
Pilot's boarding started.
So Bubba, what are we flying? Are you in the fly-by-wire or the Phoenix?
I'm in the fly-by-wire.
Okay.
So it's an A320 Neo. And it's probably the best piece of free software you're ever going to get. So it has evolved over the last couple of years. It was probably one of the first evolutions out of the standard Asobo stuff, and going on to bigger and better things. So I've just told GSX to start boarding. So hopefully in a second we should see some pilots wandering out. Yep, there they come. GSX properly configured is a whole lot of fun.
Yeah, so it's safe to say that it looks paused. Yeah, that's because he's just looking at the one screen. So if he goes to a different camera view, you'll be able to see it move. Yeah. So, yeah.
Sorry, is that for me? I've changed to a different camera view.
Oh, you have. It's not changing it. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
No, that's right. It's just delayed.
It's lag. Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, it's because he was sitting on one view for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
And now it's gone blank. Which is...
Reboarding started.
And crew should be coming out any second. But we'll go back on board. So again, we have pilots on board, which is scary. So we'll start.
There we
You've gone blank on the stream.
go. Yeah, it keeps blacking out on me.
Yeah. There we go. We're back on board. I'll try to limit my movement around a bit. Payloads. Won't actually do those until we're on board with G6. So the overheads will start some housekeeping.
It's
So-
a bit hard, Springbrook, because I'm running off one screen. So I'm trying to work out as I go along, so we can see what he's doing. And I'm just working it out, so bear with me. It's not going to work, is it?
A lot more
Yeah.
YouTube up push.
But then I can't see the chat is the problem. Nothing. It's always interesting to figure it out live, isn't it?
Reboarding started.
It is. It's always part of that challenge. It's always good fun. Alright. Well, we're going to do some housekeeping and get some...
No, we're not using plane share. He's flying Springbrook, and I'm on a laptop sitting on my bed at the moment because I can't be out on my desk. So
Ooh. Whoops.
loading's very slow on your end, Ernie. Is that on your end? Just turn that down a little bit. It's got a blare and cool. All right, I can see you flicking, so it's working. I've just worked out the way that I've got to have the screens sitting there.
No
so.
worries.
Guys, I can see exactly what you guys can see, so appreciate it. Just please bear with me. This is work in progress. And
Yeah.
it was either doing something like this or not doing anything at all for another week or so. I really wanted to hang out with you guys as the community, and Bubba was kind enough to say I'll do the flying, and I can sit back and talk to you guys because all the support that you guys have provided and stuff over the last couple of weeks has been amazing. So we wanted to put something together to, on one of our Sunday streams and have a bit of fun. So unfortunately, the bot's not going to work, and there's a couple of bits and pieces that don't work for our normal streams. But we will get there. So, once we're back up and streaming, that's back on the Flight Sim PC. It's business as usual. But that maybe Sunday next week we might be at that stage. You never know. We'll see how we go. We're taking day by day at the moment. So sometimes I have a good day, sometimes I have a bad day. Today's been a sort of an average day for the recovery side of things. Thanks, Joseph. So I'm sort of watching Bubba, but not watching him too much as he goes along and just checking out the chat. So I'm planning on not learning anything about an Airbus during this stream. So,
yeah, that'd be right. That'd
Yeah.
be right.
I actually know how to fly an Airbus. I'm just a bit rusty.
Yeah.
I'm going to fly the
Yeah,
A330
cool.
when Aerosoft brings it out in about 6 years' time. Johnny, thank you very much for the 10 months, mate. Appreciate it. Parachutes actually work better on this laptop. than what they do on the
Adjust as needed.
the other ones.
Just glad you're here and meet.
Yeah, I'm
all
doing my
and all
usual
and enjoy the
10,000 foot
flight.
transition, but
Cheers, checks again,
curiously,
sir.
transition in New Zealand is actually 13,000 feet.
Oh, they're an odd bunch, aren't they?
They are an odd bunch.
Thank you, Jody.
Always
Mono,
got to
appreciate
be
it.
different.
Always got to be different.
10, 4.
Beto says there's only 3 buttons. Yeah, no, that's why I've only keeping one eye on it. He's only got 3 buttons to push.
I've lost count on the number of buttons I've been pushing.
Yeah.
Dear. Okay, so that's performance set. Let's go review the flight plan. So,
But if you guys want to see an Airbus on the stream, well, now you've got it. It's just not me flying it. So you can't pay me out saying, hey, you were flying an Airbus on the stream. It's a, no, I wasn't.
no, he wasn't.
Because the A310's not an Airbus. That's a Boeing. It's got a yoke. Yeah. Chili beans, jandals everywhere. Absolutely. Yeah, and dim sums. Dim sums.
M-Sims, yeah.
Yeah.
And chops.
Fish chops.
Just checking the flight plan. Make sure that it's all taken with those 6 approach. And I have my Navigraph charts up in a separate screen, which is a really useful tool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. If you don't have it, I would suggest you get it. It's really, flight simmer without it just isn't the same. All right, so I put him back in sync. So flight plan's done. All I have to do is revise weights. I'm about to just cheat a little bit because no GSX has loaded everybody. So what I'm going to do is do an instant load of the actual, and you get some nice PAs happening in a second.
It's interesting how in depth the bloody the EFB is when bloody PMDG can't get theirs sorted. It's so funny.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised it's taking them this long with the sort of depth that the 7.3 goes into. It's the Phoenix one's been around for a while, well, since release. Same with the Bubba one.
Hey Stu, thank you very much for the 5 gifted memberships. I said thank you very much for your super chat earlier, and I didn't know if you were here, my friend. Thank you very much for doing that. I appreciate it. Stu's kicked up the... Oh, I'm going to have to do membership updates. That's all me.
It's all on you tonight.
It's all on me. The bot's not working. Stu, thank you very much for gifting the memberships you're going to be taking out this month's lead ladder straight away. TTGFC's been gifted membership by Stu. Ernie's been gifted membership. Scott's been gifted membership. Mr. Biohazard's been gifted membership. And Anth, hey, Anth's been gifted membership. Guys, make sure you say a big thank you to Stu. I'll put some Marys in the chat here. And Stu, thank you very much. And I can't do the best thing because I actually don't have it on the laptop. So I can't do it, but I'll be able to pin it up. We can't do exclamation mark leader at this stage because the bot's not working. So apologies for that, Stu. But Stu, thank you very much for doing that and the super chat. That means a lot and it really helps me out. So thank you, legend. I appreciate it. But guys, keep those emotes going for Stu. Just sing it. You're the best. Ah. Sorry, Bubba. I can't do it on the talking in his ear. He doesn't want to hear that. Nothing can ever take you down. You're the best.
I was overwhelmingly urged to delete the Karate Kid from my streaming log.
Maybe I need to take a painkiller and just fall asleep after that. There you go. Willie, there you go. You got me singing. And if that gets in a Big Jacko's that will get in a Big Jacko. I'm not even going to say it. It's going to go in there, I can tell. Beto would be sending off to him now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We are ready for pushback.
I love the way GSX gives you accented rampies. A lovely Kiwi accent.
Hey, Philip. You might as well go and say that PMDG is NASA, right? And SpaceX is fly-by-wire. So, you know, fly-by-wire's got their act together and getting stuff done, and PMDG is like NASA takes them like 14 years to get a hammer approved to get anything done. That's sort of taken forever.
I must admit, it's having gestation period of an elephant. And then some. For those folks that are curious, I'm using the Thrustmaster side stick and the throttle quad.
Inspector is here to help with your pain.
Yeah, I know. Inspector is part of the pain. Thank you, Inspector, for the $5 dono, my friend. I appreciate it. And Stu, Joy, I have to go to work. Stu, thank you very much, mate. I'm waving to you, but I don't have the camera turned on for this laptop because one is it's, yeah, you just don't want to see me at the moment. Absolutely. And I don't want to see myself on camera at the moment either, so I appreciate it. But Inspector, thank you. And Stu, have a good day at work, my friend, and thanks very much for dropping in. Inspector, this is for you. Oh, that's right, I can still pin people, can't I?
Yes, you can.
Pin Stu up. Where did Stu go?
Queenstown ground New Zealand 570 with Delta ready to taxi IFR.
There we go, we pin Stu up the top, and we will put Inspector up that later. But thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for all the super chats and donos. I'm squinting here because this is only a 14-inch screen, so I'm looking at you through the OBS, so it's super small.
Wow, super small.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the smaller the picture actually makes the Airbus look better. I can hardly see it.
Ah, poor person in denial. What can I say? Yeah. Yeah, we do have sort of rehab programs for you.
Well,
I mean, you can go pick up your plane in Seattle, or you can go pick it up in France and have all that wonderful food and champagne. And... All right, starting one.
I've been to France. Don't know if I'll go back. Stream is 480p. Hi, Chess. See if you can get it up to 1080, but I am streaming out to 1080. I'm running on a laptop. It's a Ryzen 7, but it's got a. It's not like it's got a GPU. It's anything like that. So it's struggling a little bit. And I'm doing
APU.
Yeah, and I'm doing all this through Wi-Fi and all that sort of stuff. So bear with me. Some people
have a bit of fun.
Inspector said some people don't appreciate culture. I wouldn't call Airbus as culture, my friend. Jesus. I think Inspector's delusional.
I think Airbus referring to the French.
Yeah, I think Inspector's, he must be on my pain medication. Is it delusional?
Alright, I want to break back from...
Can manually return it, yeah. It's going to do all sorts of weird stuff, but I thought, well, let's just give it a go and see what happens, and it's better than not doing anything, so...
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Thank you, really, please. Oh.
Bonus, the Airbus engine started. We're actually going to go somewhere.
Yes, without pressing Control E either.
Yeah, you can't do any of the barking dogs because the
They're way behind me.
the chatbot's not going to work.
Barking dog you can't hear in the cockpit.
Yeah, I gave the chatbot permission, but it's not
Lock the doors.
it's not working. So
And you will note it took a whole lot less time than a CRJ.
yeah, but I can start the CRJ in like 5 minutes by myself. It's just when I've got it in stream. It's a different story.
Okay. Fair enough.
But I hope everyone's doing well and you've been well and you're getting heaps of time for simming and spending with the family. I've basically been doing since I got home on Saturday, and then I actually had to go back, and then I got home on Saturday. So I got home and then I had to go back to emergency, and then I got home again. So that was fun. But yeah, basically since Sunday, I've pretty much been Sunday last week shifting from the bed to the couch, and the couch back to the bed, and then slowly that time is sort of disappearing. Now I'm sort of walking around and doing bits and pieces, but well, actually sort of just walking around really, not doing anything else. So, and watching a fair bit of TV and a lot of YouTube on the iPad and stuff. It's basically what I've been doing, and just taking my time, not doing too much. Hey, Mr. Short Rounds, what's going on? Hey, it's Bubba. I love the Sponge and Shane show. What's the Sponge and Shane show?
He's referring to the my co-pilot Shane here.
Oh, okay.
Who, when I move over here, he needs some dental work.
Oh, I was going to say, his teeth are nice and white.
Indeed.
God.
All right.
Sponge
we have
bath.
an F-18 planted straight in front of us, but we'll just ignore that. And so we've got lights, park brakes are off, and we'll just tease the throttles a little bit.
Thanks for streaming on Sunday. My Sundays have been average. Yes, I miss streaming, and just not from the flying aspect, more for just hanging out with everybody on the stream. So, but I'm going to start to this week. I'm going to start to try to do some flying offline a little bit, just day by day, and just do little bits, and then hopefully, then I'll know when I'm able to stream. So. Let's see how we go, because I'm getting a bit stir crazy.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah. Oh, hang on, music stopped. What's going on?
Like my on-call weeks, I can't fly during those, and it just get the DTs waiting for it.
Oh, have we just been playing the same song over and over, have we? I think we have.
We have Mr. Barrow parked in the... I'll take Alpha 4 instead.
Am I excited for the Phoenix V2, the 321, the 319? Major, I think that this simulator does need more Airbuses in the sim. Like, you just need more. You cannot have enough Airbuses. They are fantastic aircraft. I think very, very highly of them. And it's amazing how many different versions of the Airbus that Airbus makes, because they can't get one right, so they've got to keep making others. So that's why there's so many in the sim.
Shane is definitely recovering.
Starting to, yes. Yeah. Well, they didn't take my sense of humour out, so I don't think anybody wanted it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the organ donor library just went, nah, we'll pass on that.
But it was actually interesting, because I've heard a lot of people, there's like two sides of the thing. You've got, like, I know Bubba likes flying the fly-by-wire, and then you've got the Phoenix, and a lot of people like flying the Phoenix for certain reasons. But what I've heard is with the V2 update, there's actually a heap of bugs and a heap of improvements that they are doing to the Phoenix, because it's not there. So it's interesting.
And it will probably get it closer to the CO, which is where I've spent a lot of my time in 20 years ago. And yeah, I'd look forward to it, seeing if it's fixed up. But you know, I can't knock what the fly-by-wire guys are doing. They're doing it for nothing. So other than the love of the simulation.
Well, it was the same like X-Plane when you had the Boeing in there, and it was the community-based Boeing, and it was the same thing as fly-by-wire. It was great.
Yeah.
But it was started with a B, so it was better.
Yeah, that's all right. Oh yeah, Bus is two tribes. I mean, hey.
Exploring some routes in Africa for upcoming streams. There is a decent pay where Victoria Falls. Yes, there is. Yeah, I hope they get Africa sorted and do some work down in Africa somewhere before 2024 comes out. I think they need Africa and some updates if they can get the damn. Is there a lot of people flying?
Yeah, I think they're all taxing out at the moment, so I will simply do a donut tone here.
So if you guys are joining with the flight online with Bubba, appreciate it. Thank you very much for everybody coming along. It means a lot, and it's great to see some of the do you have nameplates on yours or not? Oh, you do. There you go. I can see people. Is
No,
that
wait,
yes?
he works.
Yeah. So that's Bubba. You can hear in the background. Yep.
Yes, that's me.
Yep.
Otherwise known as ausflightsimmer straight guy. Alright, so we'll request to take off first because we can.
Queenstown Tower, New Zealand 570 ready for IFR departure runway 5.
Is this when we go silent cockpit, or is this where I start screaming?
You do that. You do that when we start rolling.
Okay. All right. Just gonna put my nappy on.
And TCAS to TA.
Please prepare for takeoff.
Alright.
Right.
Alright. So, Fozzie, do you want to taxi down or do you we'll wait for the others?
Yeah, mate. It's been interesting. This reminds me because obviously I'm like the backseat passenger. Mrs. Oz has been driving me around. And for one is I'm not used to sitting in the left-hand side, so everything seems a bit
Weird.
You know, bit weird. And then it's like she's going around the roundabouts, and I'm like, slow down.
Okay.
It's crazy.
You guys going to taxi out or are you just going to sit there, Fozzie?
That Fozzie says we can go.
Okay, we'll go then.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
50%.
Which I completely understand.
Oh,
From
before I even
Fozzie
do that.
being in the superior aircraft, he's happy to wait.
Oh, I love that. Alright. Lights, seatbelts are set. Oops, reset that view. Alright, 50%. Wait for the engines to catch up.
I'll come back to that camera and I'll let Bubba take off. I'll shut up for a second.
Stable. Toga. Hey. 80 knots. V120. V1. Rotate. V2. And we have positive climb, gear up. And we just follow the flight director.
And we're up. They actually do fly. Who would have
They
thought?
do.
Who would have thought? Well, Cameron, we probably could do this. Well, the thing is, I don't know exactly when I'm streaming. I'm streaming again, so I don't know if someone else wants to do this or if Bubba's going to do it again, or I have no idea. We thought we'd just give it a go and just see if it's actually going to work to start off with. Rotates like a dream. I always knew there was something odd about you, Inspector. Now I actually fully understand. If you happen to look on the left wing, you might see a 777 wreckage there on the
Yes.
side of the mountain. No, I can't do a beaver flight because everybody goes stupidly nuts and starts dropping beavers and bushes and all that sort of stuff. Can't do it. I watch, like, Brett, I saw you and the beaver and I see Dave and the beaver. No one goes nuts, but when I do the beaver on my streams, people just start going silly.
It's the drop bears.
Yep.
Need flaps. Still need flaps 1 on this. We're still not quite out of this.
Yeah, one of the other things...
Nice little departure.
And Bubba's actually doing... Because this is the... Are we doing a loop over the airport? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. So he's doing this... Doing it properly.
And hand flying it.
Immature beaver pilots, yes. Well, one of the things that Symphonetic does, he actually does do a stream, and he has the community come in. So we could look at doing that. I just have to make sure everybody's on their best behaviour and not cussing and saying things they shouldn't say, because that can basically stuff up your YouTube channel and then your Gonski. So
yeah. Oh, I think that was a one-off thing, to be honest. Drop airs have been better behaved now. Got it out of their system.
I don't know.
No, I trust us.
Don't know. Brett says you can do a GA if you want. Just choose the aircraft. Okay, well, it won't be a Beaver. I can say that. But I'll have a think about it tomorrow. Like tomorrow, I'll go back and watch this stream and then see how we go. So there we go. Inspectors dropping tents in Beaver. See? Yes.
Okay, well maybe Inspector hasn't grown up yet.
Yeah, he's never going to grow up. Oh, I got to watch it. I can't laugh. It's been really bad. I can't laugh at my own jokes at the moment. And they're really good jokes. Well, I think they are anyway. Never. Absolutely. Yeah, never grow up, Inspector. That's when you grow up, you stop having fun.
Altitude constraint now.
But speaking of Willie, again, thank you very much for the 17 months. Cameron, thank you very much for the 13. Fozzie for the 2 years. 2 years? So a heap bunch of people hitting 2 years the next couple of months. Phil, thank you very much for the 14. Johnny for the 10, and Stu for the gifted memberships, and the Inspector, thank you very much for the 5. I appreciate all the support, and you guys were so generous in the lead up for me taking some time off with the surgery. I appreciate all that as well too. So, did the nurses laugh? What do you mean at my jokes? No, I will say though, that everybody through the whole process has been absolutely fantastic. Anybody that's in the health profession, doesn't matter what country in and around the world, I have utmost respect for the stuff that they do. So everyone was really good. Yeah.
Oh, we did that a little quick. Alpha floor protections in. That'll get them. That was a little bit too quick on the slats.
And especially for someone like myself, I'm a very anxious person when it comes to this sort of stuff, because it's which obviously a lot of people are. But they were basically putting up with someone being a sook, so that was me.
I've got a throttle lock issue. What's going on here?
Oh, Mayday. Do I need to call it? I can call it.
No, yeah.
Am I doing a PAM or a Mayday? What are we doing? Are we going down?
Not yet.
Okay.
Still work the problem.
All right.
Come on.
You let me know if I need to jump out. I've got fire extinguishers strapped to my legs. Yes.
Okay. Back on cruise. Back on auto throttle. That's better.
Hey Brett, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. We're getting there. We're getting there. If I look at where I am today to where I was last week, holy dooly. Dave says, when I was in hospital for a long time, there was only 2 that were...
I'm still within a constraint, so it's not going to let me do that, but I can do that.
Ah, that's interesting, Dave. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't, I didn't have that experience, but obviously yeah, everyone was really good. Also, mate, the knee is getting better, mate. You mean my knee or your knee?
Yeah.
Can't even get out of bed. No, it's just it's better. It's just more comfortable for me to sit in bed to talk to you guys for this length of time. If I was sitting, I basically I can't be in a chair for any more than say 50 minutes. Then it starts getting super uncomfortable. But it will get better as it goes. It'll get longer and longer and longer and longer.
Well, I think we'll go a little bit faster. 270.
Flight level 270, keep speed not above 19 or 5 knots, New Zealand 570.
This is a professional flight. You don't have speed restrictions in a Boeing. It's amazing.
Yeah, they don't go that fast.
You don't have altitude restrictions in a Boeing either.
Yeah, I've turned TCAS off so I won't get those warnings.
So do you have custom camera views and all that sort of stuff set up for yours, or what do you do with your camera views, or do you just use menu?
I've got a set of camera views that are already defined, so I have them all set up onto a Stream Deck.
Oh yeah.
Which is really, really cool. So I can sort of do an external gear view. The little noisy.
Yeah.
I'll go back to the pilot view. And we're going to do cabin left wing. Whoops. Cabin left wing. That's nicer.
Yeah.
Although I'm going to have to talk to the girl because, you know, there's too much crap on the windows there. Not a good look.
Oh, you
Same
are.
for the right.
Yeah, well, Air New Zealand's sort of dropping the standards these days.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. And you can do pilot view.
Ah, I get you, Dave.
So, if you're in the right seat.
Hey, Mark, what's going on? We're half back at the moment. Yeah. The only thing that's working really well with me at the moment is my mouth. Everything else is still not 100% there.
Okay, but range that up to 40 miles.
But yeah, we thought we'd just give this a go. It's something that I talked about before I was going in for the surgery and going, you know, this might be fun or something that we could do. So if you guys noticed when I did the Friday news video, that took me actually 3 or 4 days to do that. I did like 20 minutes here and then I had a break and then I was so drawn out. It was insane. But we got it done, and obviously it was a little bit different there as well. So we just sort of plodded along, doing as much as we can without doing too much. But I'm all up to speed with below the deck Mediterranean. I'm all up to speed with Gold Rush. I'm all up to speed with all the boring stuff on Foxtel. I've had enough of that stuff. Need to expand my horizons now.
So your new YouTube channel will be reality TV reviews?
No. No.
Or is it just at home with ausflightsimmer?
Oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah. No, just the knockoff one. The Audi one, yeah. That was Mrs. Oz. Mrs. Oz popping in, saying hello. I'm gonna have.
We need to external view.
Oh, nice. Michael said, "How are the dogs?" Good. I've got to be careful with the dogs. When I sit on the couch, I've got a cushion in between me and the dogs, because I got one that hears a noise at the front of the house and goes running down, and I had one run over the top of me, which scared the bejeebers out of me because they thought they were going to put me back in the hospital.
They just missed you so much.
Yes, I know. They don't know. But the dogs are their usual barking selves. They're doing well.
That's good.
Below deck down under is on. Really, Mike? Is there a below the deck down under? Didn't even know that was a thing. Yeah, Mrs. Oz is making a yum. I didn't even ask if you wanted one, Bubba. How rude.
Oh, it's all right, mate.
Audi makes a knockoff Milo. It's nice. I like it.
It's probably made by Milo, you know that.
Probably.
We're not high enough. We're getting.
It's on Hey You. Yeah, I don't
Trail.
have Hey You. That'd be right. Australia's making a show and we don't even get to watch it in Australia.
No, it'll get here in 10 years' time.
Yeah. It's in Cairns. Oh, okay. It's in Cairns, mate.
Gotta love the mesh.
New Zealand would have to be one of the best world updates they ever did.
Yeah, agreed.
Because they had heaps of data for it, so...
Yeah, I'm doing all my pilots like flying in New Zealand at the moment for their virtual Air New Zealand. So getting to know it really well.
Could watch old Border Patrol? No. Border Patrol drives me insane. Because when I see people trying to like bring things in, like you'll get someone that goes, no offense, but they'll go to an Asian country and then they'll bring out and they've got like a, I don't know, 6 kilos of frozen pilchards in their suitcase trying to bring it into the country. It just drives me nuts. So I don't like watching those shows.
Yeah, just
Climb and maintain flight level 350 New Zealand 570.
actually, Shane, it's not 2 buttons, it's 2 buttons and a dial.
2 buttons and dial. I
Yeah.
suppose you got to do something for your altitude, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
Oh well. I was close. Oh, the Ozbot's actually working.
Ah. There's button. Ooh, APU's on. I should have turned that off.
So that,
Stick.
hang on, the
Throw off.
Ozbot's working, but
White
the
dot.
chatbot's not working.
Right. Should have done that ages ago. Why it's so noisy? Okay. Good again.
What's the mountain on the North Island with the strange ring around it? I have no idea.
Mount Taranaki.
Here's Steve-O Knievo lost his job. Oh, he's not flying the TBM anymore.
Oh.
Interesting. I actually stopped watching Steve-O's videos because they were sort of all very similar.
Yeah, I saw him do his joyride with the Thunderbirds. That was fun. Talk about kid in a candy store.
Oh, they sold the plane. Ah. Oh, he's a good pilot. He'll get something else.
He's got another gig.
And he might enjoy flying something different and getting certified in something different for a bit of a challenge. Thanks, Mike. One of the things that we are going to do, so Mike, there's been a lot of projects and a lot of things that I've half started and put on hold and things like that because I sort of knew this was sort of coming, so I didn't want to sort of start too much. But one of the things that I do want to do is a bunch of streams with your controls. Not only having someone else in the stream, but actually doing pilot and co-pilot. So once we get back on that, that's one of the things that I really wanted to do. So we'll be doing some of those in the stream. So I don't know. We could do another one with Bubba. He might let me, you know, hit the light switch or something. Probably won't give me any more control than that. But
No, I'm happy to fly with you anytime, Shane. As long as it's in an Airbus.
I was waiting for that. That's why I didn't say anything. I was waiting for when that was going to come.
I'd fly a Boeing with you any day.
Health and family comes first. Yeah. There's been a lot of projects, even like the ground support and all that sort of stuff. Someone was asking that, and I said, "Yep, I've got no problem putting that on hold because just there's only so many things that I was willing to commit to, knowing that I was going to have to do all this." So. There we go. Everybody seems to like having 2 people on the stream. There we go.
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
Seems to work.
Captain Cookie says Boeing versus Airbus. But that's the thing
Nah.
is there's no verse. It's just Boeing, my friend.
No,
What are you
he's saying
talking about?
Boeing's better than Airbus, going greater than.
Yeah, well, Airbus do make planes. Boeing don't make any because they're not allowed to.
Yeah, they keep leaving junk in them. mean, you know, what does Boeing do? Let their engineers sleep in them? All their snack wrappers and whatever.
Pavel, if I said that correctly, thank you very much for the subscription. Welcome to the stream. But I'm excited for the end of the month, the 24th, 25th. You got old Microsoft has gone to Gamescom.
Yeah, wait for the announcement.
Yeah, they're following pretty much so far. They've followed the same strategy that they did with all their 2019 lead up for 2020. So, and I think I said that in one of my original videos I did on 2024. I said just wait till they get August. In a couple of months after that, we'll get another teaser video. Which would be good. I think this is only using...
I really need to spend some time learning about some getting it working because new Auckland Centre's up tonight.
off VATSIM.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aussie, it's not working. I'll have to go back and find out why the chatbot's not working. See, I ported the profile across, and the profile automatically put in all the my passwords and codes for me to enable the bot to do its thing, but it's not doing its thing. So the bot's not working. I don't know why. And the problem is with this Streamlabs chatbot, you can only get it to work once you actually start the stream.
That's what I get for turning. Okay.
Are you going down?
No, it's what I get for turning TCAS on with a dozen people around me. That's alright, I'll get re-established.
That reminds me, I need to pin Inspector up, but I probably missed him. Inspector, are you there? Can you say hello? Hey Jiggy with Moose, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hey Captain Cookie, what's happening with you, my friend? Oh, look at you. Look at you. You got little announcements and everything.
Absolutely. I mean, the fly-by-wires do a really good job. They're little details, but it works a treat. I might just pan over to here and just...
I swear, did he say that the aircraft's been held by speed tape? I think that's what I heard him say. If you look on the left wing, you just see, just ignore the tape on the wing. It's been...
I've not even seen that done on a Boeing.
Thanks, Jiggy Moose. It's cool to hang out with you guys and say hello. So we're not back 100%, but we're here for this stream here anyway. So.
I mean, if you look at Shane there, he's got a lot more hair.
Yep.
It was a hair transplant procedure, huh?
And he's no. He's not moving. He looks really scared. So
he's petrified of my fly. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's the FS2 Crew animated co-pilot. I haven't yet mastered that. I've only installed it a couple of days ago, so I'm looking forward to getting a co-pilot throwing switches and stuff for me.
Yeah, they need to animate it a bit more.
Yeah, just the idle animation, you're right. It's pretty sort of, I'm stoned.
Yeah. No, Jiggy. No. Not for Xbox. And I don't know if they wouldn't be able to do it for Xbox because because the fly-by-wire is not on Xbox anyway. So it's only available for the fly-by-wire, and they have to modify. They were saying they have to modify the core files of the sim to be able to do that. That's why they've released it on the A320. So they're now speaking to the people at like Phoenix and PNDG to be able to do it on PC. And if they do, I can't see them agreeing it to the Xbox version, because then they would need to modify the files for Xbox, and then that may not pass testing for Xbox. So I don't think you'll see it on Xbox. That's just me assuming though. What's going on in here?
See, yet another Airbus Plus.
Sorry guys, I'm having some audio issues. Don't know if it's Discord or not.
Oh, you're loud and clear here.
Yeah, it's the sim sounds.
Okay.
It's alright, it's come back. Don't touch a thing. Yeah, I know, Jiggy, but that's just the thing with Xbox. Xbox is it's a secure platform, so they only allow them to do certain things and operate within a certain limitations. So that's why you don't see a lot of this stuff become available. But then again, they are doing the Scenery Gateway tool, which comes out next month, and we may see some more of this sort of stuff come on board. So, hey, Mr. TP, thank you very much for the 9 months. Good morning, my friend.
Nice to have you back, even this way. Smiley face.
Happy Sunday morning to you, my friends. Thank you very much for the 9 months of support. Oh, you've got your ausflightsimmer, baby. What are you going to call it? 9 months. Where's the button? I've got one job, which is to press the member button. I can't even do that properly. One job. There we go. Yes, one job. But the interesting thing is, and I was saying this to the drop bears the other day, hey, Mrs. TP, so happy to hear your voice. Hey, thank you very much, and appreciate the 6 months as well.
So happy to hear your voice.
Good morning to the TP family. Must be coffee time at those neck of the woods. This is for you, Mrs. TP. I guess one of the perks is because I've had really interesting sleep habits at the moment of not being able to sleep. I've been jumping into streamers that I never get to watch their streams live. So Q8 Pilot, Captain Canada, some XP and stuff like that. So it's been good to jump in and check out some of their streams. So I was hanging out there in the very AM early hours. So, Bubba, where are we? What are we doing? And what's happening?
We're cruising. We're just off the west coast of New Zealand. Getting us center switch. So I actually don't have trouble with the ATC. If I have one complaint with the inbuilt ATC, it tends to make you descend a little bit too late. But it works. So I'll go outside and have a quick look. Yeah, look at that. That is just gorgeous.
Thank you, Nighthawk. That was all Bubba doing the flying on that one. I can't take any credit at all.
Yeah, Nighthawk, it's a favourite departure of mine. I got pinged heavily for in a pilot's life when I first flew it, and I've come to really like it. How about land of the long white clouds, land of the long white mountaintops?
Well, hopefully they're having a better ski season than they're having in Oz. Apparently it's been
Yeah,
terrible.
for sure. Yeah. Well, it's been bloody cold enough in Melbourne, I can tell you.
Oh, not here.
Yeah, skiing in Queensland.
Skiing in Queensland. Yeah, it's, yeah. There's one. Was it Stanthorpe's coldest place? Snows like once a year. Go skiing there.
Okay.
New Zealand has very nice views. Yes. Yep. I'm looking forward to. I actually didn't pick up the Comanche. I haven't picked that up yet because it come out just before I had to go and have a break. So I didn't want to bloody pick it up and then sit in the virtual hangar and gather dust. So I'm looking forward to doing some flights with the Comanche eventually. But I think we may be stuck to doing airliner flights when we first get back to simming because it's easier. Hey, Evil!
19 months evil, well done.
Thank you, mate. Appreciate it for the 19 months. And Evil's actually... Oh, I can copy and paste it, though. This is the actual... Oh, this is the leaderboard from July, which I'll post in there. And
Yeah. Yeah, well done, Evil.
He took out the leaderboard in July. Oh, bloody Windows 10.
Mr. Simmer,
Windows
19
11.
months of great streams and content. Looking forward to many more. That's some smooth flying Bubba. Smiley
Hey, Mike
face.
with a super chat.
Oh, that doesn't work. I just learnt something interesting. So I can't post the leaderboard in there by copy and paste because I'm over characters, but it lets the bot do it.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Well, the bot does it on separate lines though, so
Yes, that's true.
yeah.
Breaking it up.
So Evil, I've got one job and I can't even do the one job, so I apologise. I might have to get the sack. Mike, thank you very much for the 10 dono. Hope you're doing well, my friend. It's good to see you. We'll pin you up to the top. Appreciate it, guys. Drop some donos in there for Mike if you can. Some Marys in there. But thank you, mate. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Love helping out this great community. Thank you, Evil. So, Evil, what we're going to do is I'll do a monthly one each month, and then I'll just have a all-time leaders board just rolling over. So, but I'm just going to think of a way also to make it so a bit more automated somehow. But Mike, thank you very much, mate. This is... I've got to press buttons. It's my job. There we go. This is just... Actually, this might be the last time people actually see these overlays.
Ah, you're hatching new ones.
Well, normally in June, July, I revamp the stream, and I did the intros, but I didn't do the overlays because I knew I was going to go and have a break. So I was just like, well, I was going to like do it all and do it afterwards, and I thought, nah, I'll just whack the intros in now, and I'll do these later. So, but I usually change them up just to keep things different.
Just spruce it up a bit.
Yes. Oh,
Because my boss says to me, shush it up a bit. I'm like, okay.
a massive hint. What do you mean by a hint? What do we hint? And no, we're not going to have beavers being shot out of a cannon. That's not going to happen. If anybody thinks we're going to have those overlays, that's not going to happen. Oh, new stream look. Well, yeah, so the intros and stuff are already changed, but I didn't change the other bits and pieces. I usually basically block out a whole day, and I sit down and I mess around with it and do it. So, but yeah, I might be able to, you know, problem is I've got plenty of time to do it at the moment. It's just, good day. It's just
119.2 New Zealand 570.
I keep losing my train of thought now.
New
What was I
Zealand
saying?
Center, New Zealand 570.
Bloody ATC.
flight level 350.
Bugger off.
I know, everybody.
Yep, rude bastards.
Yeah, I know. But if you
Talking a
don't, they just keep being persistent.
Yeah, so in the Boeing, we've got a trick for that.
Yeah, it's called push the button.
Oh, Mrs. Oz put a marshmallow in my thing. Oh,
Oh,
how good is she?
Absolute keeper, mate. Absolute keeper.
She's been a legend.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I've been the worst patient. I bet you if Mrs. Oz could put concrete in that cup of Milo there, she'd definitely try to put concrete in that cup of Milo.
Well, I think I might leave you in charge, Mr. ausflightsimmer, while I go out to the galley and see what snack I can rustle up.
Oh, cool. So now we can officially bag the Airbus when you're not around. Thank you very much.
Hasn't stopped you before.
I know. Doesn't matter if you're here or not. I'll still do it, so it's okay. I won't bag it behind your back. I'll wait till you come back. Yeah, Mrs. Oz, a legend. Yeah, she's been doing absolutely everything. She's been, yep, been a legend. Yeah, the evil, the chatbot's not working. So at the moment I'm sitting, I should take a photo, but I don't have something to take a photo, but I'm just sitting in bed on a laptop doing this stream, so. Oh, so the chatbot is sort of working. That's interesting. It's just not playing the sounds. So it's working when it wants to work and not working when it wants to work. It's interesting. I don't know what's going on with it. It's a bit weird. Matthew, thank you very much for the subscription. Welcome to the stream. Probably that's what I didn't do, Brett. I didn't bring the sound files across. Come to think of it, that's probably why it's not working. Well. Ask for a second? What are we asking? A second what? Yeah, I put a bunch of stuff just on a portable portable hard drive, and then obviously there's a few things that I forgot. But I didn't know if we were actually going to do this or not, so we sort of had it half set up anyway. Surprised it didn't remote desktop. Oh, there you go, Evil. I probably could have done that now you think of it. Didn't even pop into my mind until you just mentioned that. That would have been the smart thing to do. Holy dooly. I might look into that. Didn't even think of it. That would have been easier.
It did cross my mind, but I didn't know whether you were up to installing that sort of tech.
Yeah, well, yeah, the problem is I need to sit on the other PC to install it.
Yeah, yeah, you would.
Yeah.
At least for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, it probably would have been easier than spending like a few hours trying to set this thing up. But anyways. Ah, well, you win some and you lose some. You know, there's usually two people in this world. There's pretty people and there's smart people. I'm lucky I'm pretty. Okay. Have I got a cam? I do have a cam in the laptop, but I'm not switching it on. I'm not camera ready, Springbok. I actually tried to do Microsoft Flight Simulator cloud gaming. I lasted like 5 seconds. Great experience. Chrome is pretty easy to remote stream if you know how to do it. Oh, the marshmallow. Now I'm with you, Springbok. Actually, I'm going to have to position myself differently here. I'm starting to struggle. Getting shots of pain in me at the moment, which usually happens if I sit in one spot too long. Google never forgets. I think all our smart devices are listening to us. That's why when you talk to someone, if you have your phone, say if I was having a conversation with Bubba and I had my phone in here and I don't know, I started saying I wanted to buy something, the next minute I'd start seeing it in ads popping up on social media stuff and I haven't even searched it in my phone. See, Mr. Short Rounds, your summer beach. Catch you later, my friend. You have an awesome day. Are you really flying out of the plane? Hey, Admiral, what's going on? No, I'm not flying the plane at all. I'm actually in bed at the moment. Bubba's flying the plane.
Yeah, Shane has this wonderful autopilot called Bubba.
Yep. Yep. I've been watching Bubba very closely. I think he's only hit 3 buttons for the whole flight.
One of these days I'll sit down and actually keep count.
Yeah, Avril, if you've sort of missed it, I can't sit and stream at the moment. So when I get it to around that I can sort of sit comfortably for a couple of hours, that's when I'll go, hey, we're gonna stream. So Shane's in a bunk bed. Short Rounds, you son of beach. I thought you were going somewhere. Aren't you meant to be going somewhere? No, this is done all over the internet. Trust me. Smarty pants. Short Rounds, thank you very much for the 28 months, you cheeky bugger.
Shane couldn't cope with the cold down here.
That's why I moved to Queensland.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, we're coming up on the Cook Strait.
See, I like winters with tops of 16, 19 degrees, blue sky, sunshine. That's my winters. But Short Rounds, thank you very much for the 28 months. Have a happy Sunday, my friend.
I like a winter that reminds you about summer.
Yeah, well, I'm lucky. We get the happy medium because I don't get the super hot summers. And once you've been living in Queensland for 20 plus years like I have, the humidity doesn't get to you as much. You get used to it.
I don't think I can cope with that. Dry heat, not a problem, but humidity, I just melt.
Yeah, but the thing is, where I am, it's not too bad. It's not like, say, if I went to Singapore, where it's it's stupidly nuts. It's not like that. Obviously,
At least in Singapore, you can move between buildings without ever leaving air conditioning.
Yeah. Yeah. And all my adult sort of work that I've done when I've been in Queensland, I've always worked indoors in air conditioned. So when it gets to summer, I really air conditioned house to the air conditioned car to the air conditioned workplace. So I've never really had to worry about it.
Yeah. Working on IT has that effect on me too. My best operating temperature is about 21 degrees C.
All right, guys, just give me a minute. I'm just going to mute the mic here because I've got to like move, and you guys are going to hear me groan like a girl. So I'll be back in a sec.
I know I haven't firewalled this, and I have a whole lot of Boeings behind me. Just gotta love the detail in that scenery.
Back, but I think after all that, I'm still in the same spot that I just was. Fucking hell. Oh my god. Oh, shit. Sorry, everyone. What's Bubba's story? Obviously been a flight simmer for quite some time. I can't really tell Bubba's story for him, other than I know that there is myths and legends out there that he's actually made up of spare parts from rusty old Boeing technology. I don't know. I can't confirm or deny that. I don't know.
Yeah, there was an ANZAC development lab at the back of the engineering department where they used to chuck all the old spares.
Yep. Spare parts Bubba, they call him.
Yeah, after I had my eyes done, yeah, definitely spare parts. But no, I've been flight simming for a very long time, as you know, on PCs and also playing with real airline flight simulators. So best toys in the world, but hugely expensive. But I have to say the visual systems here are absolutely far superior to anything that I worked on that was more than 20 years ago.
So you had the 146 flight sim.
I had 7.2 out the back, 7.3, 7.6, A320 and the 146.
Yeah.
And the year before they went broke, they got, actually 2 years before, they got the Saab 340, and then they got a CRJ sim.
Well, there you go.
And that actually ran Windows NT, which is quite bizarre.
On all of them, or the CRJ?
No, the CRJ.
Yeah.
The rest of them were proprietary.
Yeah.
7.3 was Rediffusion, the 7.6 with Link, 320 was Rediffusion, the 146 was Rediffusion, but with a McDonald visual system. But yeah, it's actually amazing watching the progression in technology. But, yeah. What's that?
I'm sorry, just read Tony's comment. That was...
Buddy going lol. Okay, yeah.
Oh, don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. Can't laugh.
Thanks, Tony.
Hey, Gowan, how are you, mate? Gowan, I've been watching some of your streams, mate. I've just been lurking. I've been lurking in heaps of people's stuff. Hope you're doing well. Wish only took 2 buttons to get me going.
Yeah, in Tony's case, it's a bit like a Vision Jet. Just takes 1 button. Push it and stand back.
I thought you were going to say he's just like a Vision Jet. He's very visionary. He's like, oh, hang on. I wouldn't go that far.
I wouldn't either. I do believe he has an obsession with Honda Jets, though.
Well, there's a few. The Honda Jet's got a massive following.
It does.
Massive following.
Even in real life, they've done huge numbers on the number of aircraft they've delivered.
Yeah, Tom Cruise flies a Honda Jet around.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. One of his toys.
There's a good video on YouTube that the Honda Aircraft Company put up. They ferried a Honda Jet from Carolina to Europe, I think it was France, for a air show. And the steps they had to go through to make that flight, quite interesting, because they can't obviously make it in one hop.
Yeah.
There's US, Canada, Greenland, Iceland, I think Scotland was the next one, and then into Europe. So.
Tube Lubes, it's blurry. We'll try changing it, but it's only up to 1080p, running at 30 frames. We're not doing our normal streams at the moment, so we're doing a bit of a different stream.
Tube, you might also want to check your settings as well, because I know sometimes it downshifts on me and it looks blurry, but then you just need to upshift it.
Does Matt Damon have a Honda Jet? I don't know. Hang on. I'll just Mike, I'm just going to mute myself. I'm going to give him a call. I'm going to give him a call. Hang on. I actually don't have his number. Hang on. I'm going to call Ben Affleck first. I'll call Ben Affleck. I was going to start doing the Matt Damon jokes, but I won't go that far. That's probably not the right place to be doing that.
Probably not.
Matt Damon. I could probably, if we wanted to, I could come up with some excuse to blame that we're on 1080p's because I'm running Windows 11. Hey Admiral, thank you very much for the gifted membership. Hey, went to Delta Tango. Thank you very much for giving a membership to the community. Appreciate it. So you're number 2 on the list. I just can't do the list at the moment, but Stu City on 5, Admiral City on 1. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it for doing that. Now I'll move this somewhere. Oh, he's dropped another one. That one's gone to Michael Stone. Michael, you've been gifted a membership for Mr. Admiral Yamamoto. Appreciate it, my friends. Once I get back on the other PC, we'll have the list pop up, or if I can organise it, if we do this again, I don't know. But I appreciate it, Admiral. Thank you very much. This is for you, my friend. Guys, put some emotes in the chat. You're the best. See, I don't think they can hear me with the voiceover. Only Bubba can hear that piercing in his ear. But Admiral, thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate that. Thank you. There we go. Delta says thank you. You can hear my voice. He's dropped another one. Hey, Fozzie. Fozzie's dropped a gifted membership. This one's going to Mike. Not one holy dooly. I said some holy doolies before. I actually went to Gavin. Fozzie, thank you very much. You're the best. Oh, it's only going to keep you down. You're the best. Oh, there you go. Super quick. That's as good as it gets. Doesn't get any better than that. Heard my lovey singing. That was the mice squeaking. It wasn't singing.
That is so going to get sound-minded.
Oh my god. I'll just say that I've got painkillers or something like that. Oh, what are you? Is that you?
Thanks for allowing me to share your stream and showcase the fly-by-wire A320. Get well quick.
Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. Showcase the Boeing A3. Don't make me laugh. I'm going to stop smiling for a second. I think bad things. Oh my god.
Think roadkill, think roadkill, think roadkill.
Oh my god. Oh, thank you very much for the kind donation, but I don't know about the Oh, I've got to stop. Oh my god. Oh. Alright guys, get some emotes going for Mr. Bubba von Braun, aka Spare Parts Bubba. Yeah, absolutely. There's something actually. ausflightsimmer Junior said something. One of those things when your kids don't know that they're being funny, but it's absolutely hilarious. And I mean, Mrs. Oz was cracking up, and I'm looking at her, and I had to walk out the room and go to a different room because I was about to crack up laughing myself, and I was just like, I can't be in this area here. So, but yes. Sneezing, coughing, laughing is not good. Oh, I need to pin Bubba up to the top there. Thank you very much, Bubba. I appreciate it. It's very, very kind of you.
That's right, mate.
Holy dooly.
No, thank you for
an
all you do.
A320 showcase? Now that's an idea for a stream. All Airbuses.
Inspector. You've started something now, Bubba. Bloody showcase.
Sadly, the bot's not reading it out, so I think, in all fairness, you should actually read them out.
Oh, the bot's reading them out.
Oh, okay, sorry, I'm not hearing them because
Yeah.
I've got it muted. That's me.
Yeah, I've got two bots. So one's
Okay.
one bot does one bot, and then the other one does all the sound bites and stuff, which is, well, the bot wasn't working, but I don't know what it's doing. It's half working. Captain Fozzie says, no, Inspector. No!
Fozzie, you know what Airbuses are like. The Borg. Resistance is futile.
Hey, Ryan, what's going on? Johnny Mon, thank you very much for the super chat, my friend. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for doing that. It's very kind. Oh, I can do a love heart on it, can I? I can. Oh, that's something new. I didn't know I could do that, Johnny Mon. I can go and hit a love heart on the top right to say I've seen it. There you go. What a new feature from YouTube that I just learned. Thank you, Johnny Mon. I appreciate it, mate. This is for you, my friends. And I'll pin you up in a little bit. We'll leave Bubba up there because he's done a massive dono, so I appreciate that. It helps me out. So thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. I hope you don't think that's going to be me silencing my views on the Airbus, because it's not going to happen.
I know. You're not bribable. Well, for those of you that were asking about the mountain in New Zealand, that's Mount Taranaki. Off to the left there. See it a bit better, just up over here.
Or hush, yes. There's no hushing.
Yeah, you can't buy off ausflightsimmer.
No,
Boeing pays him too much.
rubbish. They need to sell some planes before they can start sponsoring the channel.
Delivering some planes would be good.
Yeah, well, you know, the thing with Boeing is, right, they do things really, really well. They do it so well, they have to do it again. So it's like the Max, they pretty much delivered it twice.
And
they
again,
released it,
and again, and
then
again.
they had to do it again. And the 787, you know, it's like nearly 3 times now.
Well, there is a reason it's called a Dreamliner, because it is really just a dream.
I think what was it? Qantas just got their last 787 delivered the other day.
Yeah, I think they're down to 1 or 2. Now they're hanging out for their A350s, more
Yeah,
Airbus.
but this was a new acquire, and it must have been the last one they had on order.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was a brand newie.
Yeah.
They'll have them for a few years and then they'll sell them off. They'll get rid of them.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think they'll hang on to their Boeings.
You're riding with a 787 next week, Mike. Who are you flying that with? Oh, you're riding with your 787, mate, next week. Okay, sorry. The problem is when YouTube put the love heart thing in there, it's in the wrong spot where it actually overrides people's comments, and I have to wait for it to go the line up. They put it in the stupidest spot.
Agreed. Yeah, Mike, it's 787 really isn't a Boeing. Well, it's an Airbus built by Boeing.
Did you get the 600 mark? Because the 600 is the best value for money for all the PMDG, because I think it's only like $39.99 US. It's the cheapest one. So for like $55 Australian or whatever the currency rate is, it's good value for money. Just finished installing. Nice.
It's 184 miles to run.
184 or 84?
184.
Okay.
So around about 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll start to get busy in a bit. Yeah, this is a nice thing with an Airbus. You can actually pull out the tray and you can actually put something in front of you. Because you have the side stick, you don't have this sort of silly bicycle wheel thing in front of you.
Well, I'm actually, before the surgery and afterwards, I've got to use the side stick at the moment. Yeah, because I can't pull on the yoke. I shouldn't say pull on the yoke, because people are going to fucking misinterpret that to something else. But anyways, I can't
We
use
wouldn't
a yoke.
do that. We wouldn't do that on ausflightsimmer. No, come on.
The cost of the newish Boeing 747 Air Force One aircraft, are they rotating in Air Force One's aircrafts at the moment, are they?
Yeah, they're doing 747-8s. There are 2 of them being done down at the Boeing Wichita plant at the moment. And yes, they're billions of dollars because they are not a straightforward passenger 747.
Yeah, I've Springbok. I was watching the Buffalo 737 journey. I think it's good that they've been able to acquire that, but it's a 300. What was it? A 300 SF. We worked it out to be.
Yeah, SF. Yeah, 300 SF.
Yeah. The SF stands for short something.
I think it's short field, or it's a short freighter.
Oh, I wasn't saying
Definitely
that.
a freighter.
I was more like saying the
Okay.
F was like the F28.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Hey Gary, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, bit of a different stream. But it's given me some ideas though. I think the Your Control multiplayer streams would be heaps of fun. It sort of give me a bit of motivation to we're just going to do some private testing behind the scenes to make sure we can get it to work properly. May go for it. Well, they were talking evil because obviously I was watching what's his name, Mr. Buffalo himself, but he was saying, you know, we got this aircraft and it led to this aircraft and got this aircraft which led to this one and this one and this one. So their aim is obviously to build the stuff up. Still fly the old stuff, but fly the new stuff too. So
Yeah, I can't see them doing a 7-4 up north like that though. Runway performance is a little challenging sometimes.
oh, there's plenty of aircraft in between before they get to something
Oh,
like that though.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. 7-3 is ideal.
I wonder if they'll put a gravel kit on that thing.
Yeah, it didn't seem like it had one. The vision I saw, there was no little spike sitting out the front.
No.
I've seen some of their streams with the Electra. Some of the runways they run that off, it's like, wow. Talk about roller coasters.
Yeah, Ice Pilots was a good show.
It was.
I used to like watching Ice Pilots. I thought that was really good. All the pilots come up and do the rampy jobs and half of them bloody pack their bags and go home.
Yeah. Sort out the men from the boys that job, that's for sure. Can't hack it there? No, you're not going to fly.
And you don't want to be a co-pilot for Buffalo Joe because you'll bloody eat you alive.
You better be letter perfect.
Yeah.
And not by the book, by Buffalo Joe's letter. Until Transport Canada turns up and tries to throw the book at him and he goes, don't need the book.
Zero ego happening when you with Bubba, you work well together. What do you mean ego? Do I have an ego on stream? Or an alter ego?
I don't know about parking egos at the door, but
give me some time, Mike. I just got to repair, then my ego will be back. It's a bit under the weather at the moment. But thank you, Mike. I appreciate the compliment.
Likewise, Mike, much appreciated.
Only problem with Bubba, he likes Airbuses, so I can't get over that.
Ah, dear.
Thanks, Mike. The man has taste. Come on, Inspector. God.
Strawberry, love it.
Yeah. I used to think you had taste, Inspector. Well, you know. You just fell off a couple of steps off my ladder.
Yeah, I'm with you, Admiral. Both have their places. I'm actually looking forward to now the 787's avionics have been upgraded. Maybe having a play with that.
Oh, Admiral, it's all play on words. It's all play on words. Actually, I'll be honest, I'm not a fan. I like Airbuses, but I like the bigger Airbuses. So I like the classic Airbuses like the A310, but I actually like the A330s. You know, there's nothing better than a very underpowered A340 that needs 4 engines that don't do anything. So I love the A340. Yeah. It's a classic aircraft and very unique way how they have to fly it, being, you know, very underpowered. So I like those type of Airbuses, and when they do come available, we will stream them. I won't be doing long hauls on them, but we'll still stream them. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of 320, 321s. I just prefer a 7.3 over that. I don't know why. I've been on a bunch of them in real life. I just don't know. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, Night Hawk, I've been playing with the Edwin A330 and it's pretty damn good.
Looking forward to the 777. Yeah, I think we actually might be
All of us
surprised
are.
how quick the 777's going to take to get released.
Who from? PMDG or someone else?
No, PMDG.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would get me flying a Boeing.
What about the A380 when it comes out? I don't think you'll see the A380 out until sometime next year.
Yeah, not this year.
It's because it's a community-based project. They've got no timelines, and they're not releasing a product to make money, so they'll just get to it when they get to it.
And it's also huge. I've got the engineering manuals for it, and they just dwarf the manuals for, say, a 320.
It can only be made by someone like Fly-by-Wire because
Commercials just wouldn't stack up.
It just costs too much money for someone to do. And the reason why you've got places like, or companies like PMDG that can do 777s or 747s is because they've made them before in other flight sims, so it's easier for them to develop. They've got all the assets, knowledge, materials, books, all that sort of stuff to do it. Don't miss the descent. I don't even know where we're up to.
And there we go. ATC pops in just at the right moment.
Descend and maintain flight level 250 New Zealand 570.
There we go. Magic carpet time to go down.
Yep. Spin the dial.
Johnny, I'm going to pin you up to the top. But everybody, thank you very much for all the renews of the memberships and the super chats and all that sort of stuff. I appreciate all the support, and thank you for doing that, considering I haven't been doing anything, so appreciate it.
Now would be a good time to wrap up any business you need to take care of as we approach. If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask that you remain seated until we have capital 6 5 times, please press capital right.
Ooh, they're very civilized in the Airbus world. Also enjoying the BAE. Yeah, the BAE is an awesome aircraft. I think I would love to see Just Flight did back in the day. I think it was a 707. I'd love for them to redo that. I think it was the 707 for P3D. I'd love, or FSX, I'd love for them to bring that thing back in.
Yeah, that would be really cool if they did that as a classic, and then, like they've done with the KC-135s, re-engine it with a modern turbofan. That would be cool.
And we'll see a lot of that sort of stuff. Obviously, this sim's got longevity, so you know all the big stuff's going to get taken up, like PMDG with the 777. So you'll start seeing some of these guys going to branch off to other cool aircraft. So does Travolta still have one? I don't know, because didn't he sell his mansion and stuff?
He handed it back to Qantas.
Ah, there we go.
And I think it's sitting up at Longreach.
Yeah, Big Al, or even nowadays with the A380, they try not to use the reverse thrust on it. They try to just use manual braking on them. Mr. Ryan Fox, welcome to the business class lounge again, my friend. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you for doing that.
And did you know, Big Al, it only has reverses on the 2 inboard engines.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Now you can spam the emotes. When the new sim comes out, will you stream that more? Do you think it will be sticking with this one? No, Phil. As soon as the new sim comes out, Flight Sim 2020 is gone. Out of here, deleted.
Yeah, same here.
Yep. Because there's no point. Like, I'll move over, but the thing is, we'll still get to fly together because the multiplayer is going to be backwards compatible and all that sort of stuff. So that's why I've got no problem jumping across, because we can still do that. I'll be able to see you, you'll be able to see me, and it will be fine. So I've got no problem jumping across. Yeah, I saw that, Evil. I don't know what they've updated. I need to read the change logs, but I did see that they did some updates. I don't know if they because they were putting the storm guard gauge in them. They were developing that. I don't know if that's gone in this update. I need to have a look.
Descend and maintain flight level 190 New Zealand 570.
Well, I'm hoping that our Microsoft friends do what they did with me. I got a special release candidate of the sim, and they basically gave me 18 days of publishing content before the sim was released. So I did a video a day for 18 days. I went nuts.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, so it wasn't the beta or the alpha or anything like it. It was the actual release candidate, but they gave it to me earlier, and probably only about, I think they only must have gave it out to like 10 to 15 content creators, not many. And we had access to do videos and release them 18 days before, so I said I'm going to drop a video every day for 18 days. So I'm hoping they do something like that, because I'd love to be able to make as much content to showcase to everybody why they're still waiting to do it. So if I have the opportunity to do that, I'll grab that with both hands and share as much of it to the community as I can before it releases. Put speed brake out or something? Just got
I did. I just want to get it down a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
The only thing with the ATC calls is they tend to be a little bit late on top of descent. So should just help not a longer touch.
How do I add this pilot to my friends list? You'll have to ask that one to Bubba. Nice name. Thank you very much for the subscription.
Admiral, just friend me in the sim, and I'll see it when I come out.
Sliding.
Descend and maintain 7,000 feet. Keep speed not above 280 knots New Zealand 570.
Okay, how many folks have got behind me? Oh, there's a big gaggle of them.
if you guys are actually flying with us in tonight, put a 1 in the chat, because I can't really see it too detailed. But if you're actually flying, just drop a 1 in the chat. I'd like to see who's actually flying with us. Of course, Fozzie's going to put a 69 in there. Fozzie, do you know any other number? Inspector? Yep.
Same deal.
I could have. It's so predictable.
It is.
It's right, Fozzie. I'll have to do you for spamming the 69s. Shane, hang on, I gotta wait for this. I think you're asking when can I get back in the sky. You mean the real sky? It's gonna be a couple of months before I can get into the real sky, and I've got to go and have a chat. When I go and see I've got to go and see the surgeon. So I've got to go and have a chat to him, because I need to speak to them about how do I maneuver myself into an aircraft without hurting myself, so things like that. So I have to go and have a chat to them, but it'll be a couple of months. So cheeky buggers, Mr. TP. Well, he's only got to press, as Bubba said, he's got to press 2 buttons and a dial, so it didn't take him long.
Oh dear. Well, I look forward to you flying the A330, and then I can sit back and count how many buttons you actually do have to press.
Yeah, but I'm missing real world flying. I hear all the planes and flying around. I was like, oh, that'd be nice, but yeah. But I definitely won't be going into flying a plane until I know that I'm 100% okay to do it. So yeah, so it'd be at least 2 months. You wait, Mr. TP. The first stream I come back, I'll make sure the start's extra long. Extra long. And that'll be with a Cessna 172. So you can sleep until 5. Oh, yeah. Is that something you have to plan, or does that come out natural? What do you mean, William? Get a 4090? Yeah. I would love to, I'd love to do a new build. I don't need to do a new build, but I'd love to do a new build, but that's unfortunately not on the priority levels at the moment. Or taking to something, start to playing. I tell you what, William, in real life, I'm a little bit like that in real life, because I like to make sure that I'm 100% safe. Usually when we all go flying, I'm usually the last one to take off in real life too, because I want to make sure that everything's good. No worries, Michael. We're getting better every day by day. I'm just taking my time and not rushing anything. This has probably been one of the biggest ordeals that I've had to go through in my lifetime, so I'm just taking it slowly.
That way you can be around for Airbus for a whole lot more. Sorry, you can be around to bag Airbus for a whole lot more years.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, QNH.
See you, Michael. Have a good one, my friend.
And we'll take the APU. And our diesel points coming up. And there's Auckland Airport off to our left. And I'm way too high. Let's speed this up.
Oh, Michael, that's not good, my friend. I thought you had everything sorted. You're welcome to send me a message and give us a little bit of an update. So.
Landing system. Cabin check. And all the lights on. Go on.
Yeah, Mike, that's good to hear, my friend.
To the moon and back, we had a love like that. Why do I feel like that's slowly fading?
And slots her up.
Alright, I'm just gonna... How far are you away from landing, Bubba?
Would say probably about 10 minutes.
Oh, that's okay. I just gotta mute myself for it. I've slid down the end of the bed. I'm gonna
No
reposition
worries.
myself. Won't be a sec.
And at the diesel point. And back to manage speed.
I can hear you sleep, but I know you're not dreaming of me. Oh, baby, so tenderly looked at the world through rose-colored.
And flaps 2.
You had your goals, then you met me. Did you let those dreams pass you by? I would never blame you if you left. No, I won't be the one to
Just
hold
about
you
perfect.
back. 'Cause you can stop the time, it's just a fact. We're not getting younger, we're not getting younger. I would never blame you if you left. No, I won't be the one to hold you back. 'Cause we can stop the time, it's just a fact. We're not getting younger, we're not getting younger, we're not getting younger.
Tower on 118.7 New Zealand 570. Auckland Tower, New Zealand 5701, 3 miles east inbound ILS runway 23 left approach.
New Zealand 570 Auckland Tower. QNH 30.244.
Alrighty, what did I miss?
Oh, just turn on to final. Apex coming back.
I think Springbok, I think you'll find they'll be working quite heavily on the ATC. They did have one of the things, they were doing multiple revisions on it, and then we didn't see them do any work because they already started working on the new sim. So I think you'll see it.
2,500.
Have some rework of ATC.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that new product that's coming out beyond ATC.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
If it gets,
And we're plenty too fast.
if it gets released, you never know. MS might bloody
Yeah.
buy it before he releases it.
Gobble it up.
Yeah.
Alright, key coming.
See you, Beto. Catch you later, my friend. Get to bed, Beto.
And down in 3 green.
Clear to land runway 23, left New Zealand 570.
Okay, speed's coming back. And lights are set. Cabin check. Auto brakes are set. Speed brake retracted and flaps to form.
Auto landing? No, I don't think Bubba's going to do it auto landing.
No, I'll take it out now.
1,000.
Unusually bopping music. It's the same playlist, Glenn. I copied the playlist and all the songs over. It's the same one.
Hey TP, Mr. TP, I will friend you once I'm done. I'm running a little bit low. Yeah, not good. Come on. Focusing a bit.
$500. $400.
Landing.
300.
Yeah, we're low. Not ideal. Below price though.
200. $100. 50.
Yep.
40. 30. 20. Retard.
Up the throttle.
Retard.
And nose gear down. Thrust reverses. And stand on the brakes. Make this high speed. There we go. And we're down.
Is this a Simbit World flight?
Yes, it is.
You'll have to let us know your score.
Actually, no. Not. If it was, I would have nailed it. It was under 200.
Very nice landing.
Thank you, sir. And off the ground, and we'll taxi towards domestics.
570.
Like I haven't done this before.
Guys, put some butters in the chat for Bubba for doing the flight and doing a butter for us. It's a nice landing.
New Zealand 570 taxi to gate
Yeah.
31 using taxiway Alpha Bravo 6 Bravo.
Taxiing to gate 31 via taxiway Alpha Bravo 6 Bravo New
Thanks,
Zealand
Big Al.
570.
Thanks, Ryan.
The requested position is already assigned to another aircraft.
Thanks, Inspector. Thank you, Johnny Mon. Thank you, Mr. TP.
This should take me to where I want. 31. Okay. And there's Nyport making a nice landing there.
Yeah, I can't see. I can just see blurs coming in.
Okay.
Yeah, the screen that I have to is just the. It's probably like 10 centimeters by 8 centimeters. I can't see.
Oh
much.
god, that's tiny.
Yeah, because I can't use the other OBS screen because it keeps going blank. So.
There we go. Coming onto the stand. Alright.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it. For a thrown together sort of stream and just seeing if it's going to work, I think it's been pretty cool.
Yeah. I've enjoyed it.
Yeah. Actually worked better than what I thought it was going to. And Officer ausflightsimmer, thank you, Evil. Appreciate it.
Yeah, the safeguard's not working on this. I'll have to fix that.
I took one for
Brakes are set.
I took one for the team, Evil. I had the fish.
And okay, ground power's avail, OPU is up, so we can cut engines and kill our lights.
Thanks, Benny. Has Bubba got a channel? I don't. No, he doesn't stream.
I do, but I don't stream, as Shane says.
Yeah.
But, ground power is up, pedestal, doors unlock.
You never know.
Radars.
It could be the spark.
Beginning of something. Never ever know. Okay, and we'll request boarding so we can kick it.
But feel free, guys. I'll put a link in the description if you want to check out Bubba's streaming channel. It's called BOEINGs Are Better Than Airbuses. I'll drop a link in a second.
Oh dear, always the one. I'm pretty sure this is Flight Beams at Auckland. Love it.
Oh yeah,
Works.
it's awesome.
It's really well done.
Yeah, they do great scenery.
Actually, I can look at my stats because I did have a Volanta up and running. Ooh, 258. I thought it was better than that. So, I have to work on it. I have to improve my flare.
But if anybody's, I don't know, honestly, I don't know if we're going to do this sort of style again, or I don't know when I'm going to be streaming. Obviously, I'm going to stream as soon as I can, but I'm not going to be pushing it. So it could be, I'm thinking maybe towards the end of next weekend. But if anybody's interested and wants to do one of these, I'm more than happy to do another stream like this or whatever. Just hit me up. We might be able to arrange something. We may not. Just see what happens. So, but I want to say a big thank you to
I've lost my drone.
Big thank you to Bubba for taking time out of his day for jumping in and doing this for us. It's much appreciated. So,
Thank you for the opportunity. I've thoroughly enjoyed it, and yeah, do it anytime. Bubba Corkin. Mr. TP. This is all cool.
It's absolutely peeing down outside now. It's coming down.
Yeah, it's not letting me go out to the drone, so I will have to try this.
Yeah, Big Al, that's why I said I'll get it back up and stream as soon as I can, but it will be, I won't be rushing it.
That's better. No, still not playing.
I stream for live stream.
Alright, we'll do it from here. There we go. We've got Hawk and Johnny coming in. Lucky Phil's on approach. And Barney Gumble. And of course, Fozzie has to go park at the international terminal.
He's a very important man. You know that.
It is. Yeah, he's a very important man.
It's Captain Fozzie.
He's a senior captain. He's working to be senior captain.
He's a senior captain.
Yes.
Next you'll be Supreme Chancellor. Busted.
And our friend Brett Plays is on final, turning final by the looks of it.
Dave's still a minute. Is he a minute out or I can't? There's a bloody love heart things in the road. Oh, you're 25 minutes out. Holy dooly, Dave. Are you missing an engine? Or did you start late? Thank you, Evil. I'm not sure who's streaming next. I think Brett normally streams on. Brett, are you streaming on a Monday morning?
Yeah, he usually does.
Yeah, he usually does. Symphonetic won't stream until like midweek. I don't know what Dave's. I think Dave's recovering at the moment. He's been unwell,
Yeah.
so I don't know when he's going to be streaming. So Brett's streaming tomorrow. What are you streaming? You did the F4 today. What are you in tomorrow? They're around US this time in New York. You're in the Junker.
New Yorkers.
Are you 40 minutes out, Mr. TP? In the twin. It's in the twinner game. Oh, rubbish, Mike. Mike's written, life has no purpose without you. We miss you. Come on, Mike. Jesus.
But I have to say, one does get accustomed to your humour. In inverted commas.
The humour will be back. Don't worry, I'll be back talking rubbish very soon. I need to snip that one. I'm gonna go. That's one I need to tell Mrs. Oz. Go, hey Mrs. Oz, you should have said what everybody said in the stream last night. Notice I said everybody.
Yeah.
You should have said what everybody said in the stream. Yeah, Willie streams on Saturday night. Willie streams on the night that everybody's not streaming. So which is good. He's got his own time slot.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
I've got to diarise that because he does some really good streams.
Yeah. I think if someone.
Nicely done, Mr. Place.
I think we've got one for Willie. It's exclamation mark Willie. But yeah. Oh, it's absolutely pouring down outside. Nice to hear your lovely voice, Shane. Well, Gav, it's nice to see your lovely name and picture on the screen, my friend. You say such nice things. I wouldn't, Big Al, I wouldn't even get a response. I'd just get a look. If I said that to Mrs. Oz, I'd just get a look. I wouldn't even get a response.
Oh, well, you wouldn't even get an eye roll?
Oh, yeah, I'd probably get an eye roll, but yeah, that's the response. See you, Springbok. Oh, Mike, we will do this. We'll do this properly when we do your controls. We'll have a bunch of people and do a bunch of different flights because I've done multi-cockpit stuff in FSX and stuff, and it's one of the most. It's the funnest thing you can do on flights.
Yeah.
And it's bloody hilarious. It's hilarious as well. I used to do multiplayer streams with my friend Patrick for the Flight Sim deck. We used to just be laughing the whole time. It was so much fun. Much appreciated, much appreciated. That'd be pretty much it. Has everybody landed?
Yeah, Tasmanite's just, sorry, Brett's just taxiing in.
Yep.
Lucky Phil's kind of stopped. He's like 38 feet somewhere. He's not in the airfield. So I think he's pulled up short. And I think the rest of them are a little ways out.
A little ways out. Cool.
Yeah. So where's Uncle Brett hiding? Oh, he's going to go down there.
Alright guys, I think we're going to have to wrap this up because
Yeah.
I don't want to take too much time from Bubba. But we got there. It's 2 hours and 20 minutes for a stream.
We did well.
We did very,
It was
very
a good
well.
stream.
Yep. And managed to get from A to B because I thought we might start at A, but I was wondering if we're actually going to get to B. So we actually got there. I'm very, very, very surprised that the wings are still on the plane. So, yeah.
No, it's not like Boeings that tend to lose their winglets on landing.
Yeah, there's a lot of videos of that of pilots striking their wings.
The
on
scimitar
ground.
wings, yeah.
But it's a bit hard for me to go through the whole list because the way that this laptop's set up, so without losing this main screen. So I want to say a big thank you to everybody that's renewed their membership for all the support. Everybody that's done a super chat or a dono, thank you very much. That is much appreciated. Everybody that went flying with us today, who just chilled out in the chat, it is great to see all the names. I've missed you guys heaps, and I've seen a bunch of you guys in other streams too as I've been lurking. So I don't know when we're going to stream next. I have no idea. It'll be sometime soon, but I'm looking forward to coming back and fly. I want to say a big, if you guys, if you can spam some emotes in there, big round of applause for Bubba for doing the flight today. Appreciate it. And if anybody else wants to do us, let us know. We may arrange something, we may not. We can't make any guarantees. But Bubba, thank you very much for doing that. Appreciate it.
My pleasure for having me. Really enjoyed it.
Let me be your backseat pilot, so captain or co-pilot or air hostess, whatever you want to call it.
Check captain. There you go.
Yeah.
We'll elevate you above Fozzie. All right. Thoroughly enjoyed it, Shane. And yeah, look forward to doing it again sometime in the future.
Yeah. And appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much for all your kind words. But we are going to finish it up here. I don't know how this is going to work, but it'll probably just spaz out at me. But I'll see if I can play a bit of an indie stream. But guys, thank you very much. I'm going to just mute you for a second, Bubba, but I'll speak to you in a second.
No worries. Cheers.
I think that's going to work or not. Anyways, guys, I will catch you later. See you. Thank you very much. And we'll see you very, very soon.
See you guys. Thanks very much.